So I've been asked to introduce Lena. See, I already got it wrong. Darn. So Lena's from Minnesota and moved to Canada in 2013 after graduating from the UMD. She volunteered at the hospital until she was approved for a work permit. And then she started working at Domtar. She received permanent residency and officially immigrated in December 2016. She organized the last Shake Your Booty as the decoration co-chair with Sheila Wilson, and they did an amazing job. And on the personal side, her husband is Kevin Smith, and they welcomed daughter Harlow this past June. So thanks for taking the time to come and speak with us, and we will look forward to listening to your presentation.
All right. Thank you. All right, well, thank you for having me. The handout I gave out is more of a concept of what we visualize and what we would like to achieve. So the dates are dependent on permit approvals and community help. So to begin, I had this idea a few years ago, basically when I first moved up and I was walking Laura Howe trails. And back in Minnesota, there's always so much to do around the fall time. And I realized there's not a whole lot of events going on for anyone of all ages around here. So I was like, what would be so fun to do a haunted trail? And then time got away from me. And then mat leave happened, and I was like, what a perfect time to start a project. So it just started with a haunted walk, and then quickly after talking to a few people, it grew into a month-long celebration. So we currently have 7 members on our committee, plus a few more who are available to help. We are starting to apply for permits right now, and event insurance. We have hired Andrew Patterson to develop a logo and advertising for us, because I graduated with a marketing degree, and I know that logos and advertising are very key in making an event successful. So to begin, the first weekend of events would be the Family Harvest Festival. We envision in the Laura Howe parking lot, people can browse. There'll be vendors like craftspeople and businesses, food, activities like maybe a pumpkin carving contest, face painting for kids, photo ops for families, games, and then for the little ones, there's a small loop within Laura Howe that just is right off the parking lot that they could do like a first trick-or-treating little candy loop, something fun for them. The next weekend would be what we call the Laura Howe Haunt. Now this would be the spooky trail. It's at night. We're gonna start by having parking at the dock and hopefully some sort of transportation to the Laura Howe parking lot where it starts. We're hoping for a hayride or maybe busing. And then we're gonna market it as a BYOB, so bring your own bulb, but we'll also have flashlights if people forget. And then there is, if anyone's familiar with that trail, there is an escape route, we're gonna call it, back up to Van Horn so that they can walk the rest of the way if it's just too much. We did walk it as a committee around the same time this last fall, and it was very scary without people scaring you, so I think that'll be successful. And then we hope to see at the end, you'll end up back at the dock for a bonfire that's overlooked by the firefighters. And then the last weekend, which is Halloween, lands on a Saturday this year. We want to see a trunk or treat organized. This is huge in the States, and from what I've heard, there's a really big following for this in Fort Francis. Basically, people come with their trunks all decorated, and kids can just go trunk to trunk in the parking lot. It's great for smaller children and kids of all abilities. And then it's great for one-stop shop for parents. And we're hoping to see this start an hour before normal trick-or-treating so that if kids haven't had enough, they can filter into the neighborhood. We see all these events as free or by donation. And any money we have collected from this will go towards running it, and if there's any surplus, it'll go into a bank account we create for the next year, because we're really hoping this becomes an annual event. And like I said, this is all pending approvals of permits and insurance. It's our vision, and we just need the community to help make it a reality. So what our committee is looking for is funding for permits for the logo, which the logo would be a one-time expense. And we'll need many volunteers to make all these weekends happen. And we're also needing help in networking to get our ideas out there and to the right people that can help us also make it a reality. And we're hoping Rotary can help us with these. Thank you very much.